I was learning, and I hated learning that. So, when you hate learning something, you're not really good at learning that, right?
Well, walk me through that then. So, like, what was the first item you tried to source?
We had silicone popsicles, so ice popsicles, like little silicone molds that you can fill
Sure.
with whatever sweet drink and freeze it and then kind of squeeze it out, and that were your popsicles, right? That was my very first product, and I wanted to have my logo on it. I had a different, it came with a stand, but I wanted to have a different stand, and to kind of stand out.
Right.
And that was
A little
my first
unique.
thing.
Yeah.
So
So
I
just
reached out. Mhm.
keep going.
So I reached out to my friend, and I asked him, I was like, man, I have this problem. Like, I can't source my products after 3 months. I can't get it. And he's like, well, why don't you use a sourcing agent? Like, why don't you use someone? Here's someone I know. Her name is Nancy. Just go with her. Just message her, see if she can help you. And in the beginning, I was like, look, I don't have enough money to buy the product. How can I pay for someone to do the work, right? He's like, well, just hit her up, try it, right? Give it a try. So I did. I messaged Nancy. I kind of explained her the situation. She was chatting with me, and for the first time, like, she answered all my questions. That was the first, like,
What
I sent her
answers? Yeah.
yes, all the answers all the time. She actually gave me a call, and she was like, okay, let's speak about that. And when I told her the things that I want to do, she's like, well, don't do that. Like, don't do the logo, don't do this,
Brown
make the
box
change.
it. Yeah. Make it basic. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Because she just knew from the sourcing process. She already had a supplier on hand. And what took me 3 months when I did it myself to get the final quotes and the samples that I wanted, it took her 3 days to get me quotes and another 4 days to have samples. So within 1 week, I had the product. It took me 3 months every day of going back and forth with Alibaba. And then I worked with her for a week and we're done. Like, I got the quotes, I got the sample. Her quotes were better, right? So she
You save
charged me a
money and
percentage.
you went faster. That's like your perfect outcome.
Right. So that kind of opened my eyes. So I was like, man, why do I do this myself? And because I was studying everything, I was like, what are the Incoterms, and how what kind of shipping do I need, and what does FOB mean, and what does X work, and F, and like all of this stuff I was learning, and I hated learning that. So, when you hate learning something, you're not really good at learning that. Right? So that
It's
was kind of
like
my
battling a
situation.
chaos monster. Yeah. It's not
Right.
not a fun dragon to slay, no doubt.
Right.
So that was a good experience. What happened next?
What happened next is we continued working together. The first product failed. I didn't make any money on it. I basically lost all the money. I still have half of the product somewhere in some warehouse in China. I don't even know.
plan
And
plan to ever do anything with it or just destroy it? Yeah.
no, it's gone.
Yeah.
And also,
I
like,
go ahead.
silicone products on Amazon. I'm not sure. Like, it's anyway. It's
There's
gone.
too many Me Too silicone products at this point. There's no doubt about that. We so I too have a failed product. My sweet heat monster hot sauce I have in the back there, just to
Yeah.
remind me that even experts can get it wrong. And for me, it was logistics that did me in. Just shipping 5-pound bottles, and then Amazon would put them in freaking envelopes instead of boxes. Just I could not believe how incompetent logistics is with Amazon still.
Yeah,
It's
there's
nuts.
just something like that. I mean, from there, now we're doing well, right? So I have a Chinese partner in my business, and eventually, after 2 years or so of trying and selling these products, I found my own sourcing company and made a little bit money with that to kind of support my living costs and help other people actually source these products in China. Because now I had Nancy, right? I was like, okay, I just
Yeah.
forwarded all the projects to Nancy. And now we're at a level where this recent Prime Day we sold about 4,000, I think 4,300 units or so that day.
Congratulations.
So now I think we're good, But that was more than in the first 2 years combined. So I just want to make people aware of that. Like, even if you struggle, even if the first product doesn't perform the way you want it, and you're not a millionaire overnight, like it doesn't matter. You can get to 7 figures nonetheless. We're doing multiple of those on Amazon, off Amazon. It just took a lot of time, a lot more time to get there. But it's worth it eventually.